Okay, so good evening, ma'am.
Yes, very good evening. What about you? How are you doing? How was
I'm
your
also
day?
I'm also doing well. Thank you so much for asking. And how about you?
Yes, doing great. And how was the day today?
Yeah, the day was very like as usual, but it was fantastic. I have utilized my all time in a productive ways. No complaint. All was good. And you are looking very relaxed. And I think you have completed your all work. Now you are free.
No, no, it's not like that. Being a housewife, I think we will never get free time. I can bet
Hmm.
it.
So tell me, like, what do you do, in a day as being a housewife, as you said, you always busy,
What do
right?
you do? How you ask me? What do you do? What do you think? You are thinking that being a housewife, they no work all the time. They are relaxing. What do you think about it?
Instead of the, like making food, cooking food, or household chores, is there any work you have to do? And
Yes,
as you are also, learning English as well, so there are, I think, most of the things you are doing.
yes. Why not? Really, and how I am managed, it's really important to say here. And being a housewife, I can say that we will never get free time. So we always stay in the kitchen room. So I think while doing any work, I try to speak in English. And
Mm.
when I stay in the kitchen room, when I am cooking English, that time I try to explain all things in English, what I exactly get around of me. I try to explain in English, and I know I'm not good at speaking English. I'm not good at English, but I try to make sentence with some words. I always try to learn some new words to make sentence with them. And
So at
nowadays,
first, I want
I
to tell you who told you you are not good in English.
Someone told me that you are not good at English. You have to speak English a lot. It sounds
Mm.
silly, and told me actually.
I think he or she was also not good in English, so that's why he told you. Because
Yes,
what I
yes,
have observed, you are a good. Even we need to consider it like as we are in learning phase. So I think you can't imagine to yourself as a like a very advanced and very fluent and very amazing, eloquent speaker.
someone
If
told
you are
me
in
that.
learning phase, so as
Uh,
much as you can speak, you are even you are speaking and you are speaking well.
Yes, I am. I think I can speak English a little bit. Someone
Hmm.
told me before 5 or 6 months ago, someone told me that you can't speak English. When I try to speak English in front of my friend circle, that time someone told me that you are not good at English. It just I got a bad comment that is empty vessel sound much. That time I didn't understand what's the meaning, but later I understood what's the meaning, what they were saying about me. Really, from that day, since then, I started learning this language, and I think that time I thought that come what may, I will speak English. How? That time I think that come what may, I will learn this language, I will speak English. And I started learning this language, and you can't believe that 6 months ago and right now present time I can speak English, but 6 months ago I wasn't comfortable to speak English. Even I couldn't speak English in front of my husband, but right now I can speak English in front of him, also others. I know I can make
Hmm.
mistakes or whatever, I always try to speak English.
Yeah, that is the amazing thing, and even I would like to say that is the like a good of bad comment. As like someone
Yes,
told
yes.
you and commented on you like you are not good in English, but from that day you have started. You have started to working on that, and now you can also see changes in itself, and
Yes,
you are
I
good
can see the change.
compared to 6 months back.
I can see the change before 6 months ago right now.
Hmm.
I can see the change. I wasn't comfortable, but right now I can speak English.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
I can
So,
speak.
like, what do you do for improving?
Yes, it's good questions. Thank you for asking that. I want to say here, nowadays
Because so
I
many English learner, even those are very, very, very beginner, they always want to know like the tips, tricks, and where should they start, and how they can also follow for learning. So tell me,
yes.
what do you follow, and how did you start?
At first, I think you have to listen English a lot. You can't believe that when I was zero level back in my day, I had some problem in my eyes to see. That's why I used to listen English a lot. I can't see properly, but I cannot use mobile phone all the while. Not more than 60 minutes, not more than 1 hours. So I used to listen a lot. And after listening English, automatically I started speaking English. Automatically I started thinking in English what to do and what I am doing, what I will do next time, what's the name in English. I started thinking in English. I don't know. And one more thing that you have to, I think you have to work it hardly. You have to practice English with a lot. You have to
Hmm.
practice. If you someone, then you can practice English with them. Reading, writing, and speaking. Also, watching videos. You can get idea from watching videos. I think if you watch video, then you can get idea how to speak, how the sentence structure, sentence frame. You can get it easily. I think. And back in my day, I used to watch English cartoon video to understand actually accent, what's the happening behind, I mean background action, what's the happening. And with subtitle, it's important to watch cartoon all things. If you learn this language, if you speak English, then you can enjoy English movie, English songs, all the things in English you can really enjoy, I think. And like this way you have to practice English a lot and you will improve, I think. And nowadays I started learning English like another way, as you can say, that is a picture talking. And I found some picture in my daughter books, and I always try to read her book, textbook, to learn new words. And I found that some picture, then I can make sentence with them, and I can understand that how children are learning this language easily. There are so many picture, different kind of picture in my daughter textbook, and I can really make sentence with them easily. I can understand all the things. Like this way I
Splendid, splendid. You did splendid work, I would say, because the things and the way you have started to learn this language, it was really amazing. So tell me about your emotion. How do you feel after learning English? As you said, before 6 months you were not able, and now you are comfortable with this language. You are able to express yourself. Even I was observing to you, you have been speaking continuously 5 to 6 minutes. So how do you feel now? What is how about your emotion? Do you feel happy, and how would you like to express it?
Yes, yes, I feel very happy, and when I speak English, I feel proud of myself. Then, really, I am not, I have no degree, but I can speak English. I can understand others. If someone speak English in front of me, I can easily understand what they are saying. All things. Volume down. So I always try to speak English, and when I think after learning this language, I feel very happy. I feel proud of myself. Then I one time I had seen that really I seen that it will never be possible to speak English. for
mm,
me, and it had my dream to speak English when I was student. That time I used to speak English, but that time I think this time that time it wasn't comfortable, and also environmental some problem, I think environmental some problem that time. But right now I create a environmental like this, so that we can practice English. And most of time I practice English with my daughters, and sometimes I practice English with myself, and I create this type of environmental to learn this language, to speak English. And
mm.
really I am feeling very
So
happy, and
can your
I can
daughter
attend.
also speak? Your daughter can also speak
Yes,
English?
yes, yes. she,
Okay,
she is
so
watching.
do you teach her, or she
Yes.
learned English by herself?
Yes, yes. When I speak English, she listen very carefully, and after listening, she also try to speak in English. And really, she is also improving day by day after listening me. And I can see here it's really beneficial, and I can attend her parents teacher meeting. I can attend easily. And her teachers also tell me that you are speaking very well. Thank you. You are improving day by day. Go ahead. That's all.
Yeah. So as you said, like you used to listen a lot, and by the listening, you have improved your English. And when you listen, so after listening, you speak automatically. You get some ideas and how to speak English. You get all the things automatically after listening, right?
Automatically,
So
I started speaking.
which kind of content you used to prefer? You used to listen, and still you are
Yes.
listening, which have helped you a lot.
Yes, I used to watch cartoon videos, and
Hmm.
I think cartoon videos will help you a lot to understand and to speak, because cartoon videos they have, I think, many different kinds of picture, and also they always try to use simple sentence so that children can easily absorb, and children can easily speak and remember all things. So that I will tell you that you can watch cartoon videos. Who are beginners like me, you can watch cartoon videos and cartoon every day. If you are watching every day cartoon videos, not only watching, you have to applying in your day to day life. Then today I have learned, I am eating, that's mean मैं खाना खा रही हूँ. How to say in हिंदी? then मैं खाना खा रही हूँ. So मैं क्या खाना खा रही हूँ वो भी बोलना होगा कि मैं I am eating roti, I am eating rice, I am eating chicken. You have to add all the noun, pronoun you can use, and you can make sentence with them easily. Not
Hmm.
only input, but you also output you have to do.
Hmm. Yeah. So, after listening, as we know, practice speaking English is a very important. At first, I would like
Yes,
to know
yes.
about your native language. Which is your native language?
My native language is Bengali. I
So,
am from West Bengal.
can you understand Hindi as well?
Yes, I can speak 5 languages.
Oh my God, you are a very, I would say, very passionate towards learning language, and you are very capable to learn any language very easily. Hmm.
Like Bengali, my native language, I can speak Hindi, I can speak English, I can speak Telugu language, and nowadays I have started learning Oriya language.
Oh my God, Odia as well.
I have
So
been living Hyderabad.
what the things you have motivated for learning this language,
Yes,
inspired
yes.
for learning?
I will tell you. First of all, I have been living Hyderabad for the 3 years, 4 years. It has been passed. So I think that if I learn Telugu language, then I can easily communicate with the local people. So that's why I started Telugu, learning this language, Telugu language.
Hmm. Okay, so the my next question is that, like, listening is a very easy task, even reading is also very easy. But when it's come to speaking and writing, so writing is the very hardest part, I would say. but speaking as we are, all we want to speak English. So while speaking, is there any kind of hurdles you have faced while speaking, like fumbling, getting stuck, not getting right, right word at the right moment? So how do you handle with that?
Yes, yes, I have already told you that if I make mistake, please correct me, because it's really, you told me that it's not our native language. We can't use this language freely, but I want to learn this language freely. I want to use this language freely. So how? Yes,
Hmm.
must we make mistake? Some, I think, pronunciation. It's you can make mistake, and also grammatical mistake. You can must mistake. You will must mistake, I think. So
Hmm.
I also make mistake a lot, and still now I am making mistakes. So what, I just try to speak English, and when I make mistake, I try to learn something my mistake, and I from my mistake. And if I make video, and before yes, after before uploading my video, I always try to use watch. I try to watch, and where I am making mistake, and what is correct and what is incorrect, I try to always find out, and next time I try to learn it better.
Hmm. So do you have also any YouTube channel where you upload your
Yes, yes,
English
yes.
content? Hmm.
Yes,
Okay.
I run a YouTube channel. Like I posted only English blog video.
Hmm. So when did you start your YouTube journey, and when did you think about it? I should start, and that would be good.
Yes,
How did you
why
get
not?
that idea about YouTube?
When one time we were discussing about something, how to save money, I also really that time my husband told me that you can learn new things, and I told him that I want to work outside. So he told me no need to go outside for working. You can learn something new so that you can change your life easily at your home. That time I told him then I want to learn English, because I have got some bad comment. So that time I thought that how about learning this language? So my husband told me, why not? You can learn this language and you can change your life easily by learning this language.
Hmm.
So
Hmm. Hmm. Yes. So
I
you are
started that
also good
journey.
in pronunciation, as you said. We have to face some difficulties while pronouncing some word, right? So there are some, many word I would say in English. We most of the time we are not able to pronounce that word very right way. So how do you pronounce some word, good way? It means how do you practice with to pronunciation? First thing, and the second thing is that I don't think you have a MTI issue like a mother tongue influence. So have you noticed is there any you need to work on your accent as well?
Yes, yes. And you asked me that how to practice with the pronounce and correct pronunciation.
Yes.
Yes, you can't believe that. I am. I can't know all the things. I know.
Mm,
I don't know
mm,
all the things, but what things I have learned throughout my English journey, English learning journey, I always try to explain. I always try to learn new things, new words.
mm,
And
mm,
I know make mistake. I don't know all the grammar rule, but I can speak after listening others. I easily absorb and I can speak English, and also I try to make sentence with them. And if
mm.
I don't know how to correct pronunciation, then I use ChatGPT. I always try to use this app to learn this language, as you can say.
So I don't know about on YouTube. Is there any video on YouTube available Bengali to English? Can we learn
Ah, yes,
grammar
yes,
in
yes,
Bengali?
yes, yes. Short video I have posted. Bengali to English, daily use sentences.
So suppose I
I have
want to
posted.
learn Bengali, so how can I learn?
You can learn from my video, and my daughters and me. We are yes, we were making this video, that video, and I have uploaded daily use daily use sentences.
If I would say to you, like, please say thank you in Bengali, so how would you say?
ধন্যবাদ.
Oh my God. Thank you so much. Even I didn't understand what did you say, but I got it. Yeah, the thing was that thank you. So,
And how
would you
many
like
languages can you speak?
to be honest? My mother tongue is the Hindi, and just I'm learning English, so I can say I can speak only two languages, even not
Okay.
only three. So because of that, I want to learn three, four, five as well.
Okay, okay, why not? Must.
But
And
English
I
is
also,
sufficient. English is enough. You are if you are able to speak English, so you can handle all people, and you can talk with so many people who are those are coming from different background and different cities as well.
yes, so what to say for them?
Mm. Yes.
Yes, 1 minute. I want to say. You have to believe in yourself. I think it's most important. Whatever you are doing, how much busy you are, not matter. No
Mm.
matter. You have to
Mm.
believe in yourself, and you can always try to be positive, and you have to say, then I can do it. Only I can do it. I have to do it. You are not the second one than others.
Mm.
You
Mm.
have
Mm.
to
Exactly.
practice English with a lot, and you have to always try to practice English. And if you are not applying, if you are learning, you are reading, you are writing, but you are not applying all the things in your day-to-day life, then I'm sure you will never be possible to speak English. You will never speak English, I think.
Exactly, utilizing more and more time in speaking. So that is a more important, I would say, because most of the time we listen and we read and we not write, but we don't speak. Until you speak, you will not get any good, ideas and word, and how will you express yourself. And what I believe is speaking comes to speaking. Whatever I have learned because of speaking. Earlier, I used to listen and read most of the time, but I didn't get any, good result from that time. But when I started to speaking English, so gradually I, started to become comfortable with this language, and now I'm speaking.
Really, that I wasn't comfortable. But right now, while
So, how
speaking
much
English,
time do you spend in speaking as well as we are talking about the speaking? So,
oh,
speaking is a
really,
very
I can't say.
important point.
You can't believe that. If I had to make video, like short video, I had to spend time 1 hours minimum. Back in my day, 60 seconds
For
video,
one
I had
short
to
video,
spend time
60
one
seconds.
hour. One 60-second video, I had to spend time 1 hours, more than 1 hours to make correct sentence, correct video. You can't
Oh
believe
my.
that.
No, 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 no. So why it happens?
Yes,
I mean, why it takes like 1 hour for making
yes,
system sixty
because
minutes?
uh, you have already told me that I think in English something, but when I try to speak, my mouth is not opening. It comes in my mind, but I can't speak what to say. So like this way, I think other, but I am saying another things. So like this way, I got many times. Really, I spend a lot times to make video. I used to. I think I used to get a lot time.
It happens sometime with everyone, because as we are not surrounded by this language all the time, so like just for a moment, for an hour, for a minute, we speak English, right? So somewhere in our mind most of the things, but when it's come to speaking and allow our mouth allowed to speak, so at that time we stuck, and we
Mouth
think more
exercise.
like.
Yes. I used to feel mouth hesitation a lot to speak. Also, I feel fear. And if
Hmm.
I make mistake, people laugh at me after listening my English. So I used to think a lot about it. So nowadays I overcome my problem. Also, I remove my mouth hesitation.
Exactly, for becoming good in English and for speaking well, you will have to come across so many challenges, like overcome to fear, and like confidence, and anxious mood, and judging from other people. So there are so many things. It is not just only a language. There are so many things to build our confidence on speaking very fluent manner. So we have
Okay,
to face all.
but one more thing that I want to say here. I want to eat.